Hey, if you want your AI agent saving every single lead straight into your Google Sheets, this takes only about 2 minutes, and I'll show you that whole thing right now. Alright, perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is head over to Settings, Integrations, scroll down to Advanced Integrations, Google Integrations, and this is where you connect your Google account to unlock powerful integrations with Google Docs and Google Sheets. Simply click on Connect Google account, and then I'm going to choose the same Google account that is used to create my PayMeGPT account. Make sure all permissions are given and we should be all good. We can check by going to integrations, advanced integrations, Google integrations, and it should say connected. Perfect. So the next step from here is you want to go over to tools and we want to set up a function. So create your first function. And for this one, I'll have save user email. This function saves the user's email. We give it a simple description. So field mapping, choose which information this function should collect and save, right? So for this one here, we're going to save it to a custom field. I'm simply going to collect email address right here. Okay. And then you can have this required or unrequired. I'm just going to toggle it on. And then we move to the last one, output. Now this is where we can scroll on. We've got a bunch of different options. We got two options here, Google Sheets Sync and Google Sheet Data Source. And this is where people sometimes get tripped up. Now I'll explain this very briefly. So Google Sheets Sync automatically log function executions to Google Sheets with field data and metadata. So pretty much this is the agent's collected information being pushed to a Google Sheet, right? Perfect, super simple, fully collection. Google Sheet Data Source is now allowing the AI to read, search, update, and create data in Google Sheets, which is perfect for product catalogs, customer database, order tracking, and more, right? So this is a two-way street. For today's example, we're simply going to go with Google Sheets Sync. I'm going to turn this on and connect Google Sheet. And this is one that I've had previously. We can create a new one, Google Sheet Email Collection. Just like that, create new sheet. So it's now created that. That is what's been connected to it. And then from here, all we have to do is create the function in itself. Perfect. Let's have one more look at it, make sure everything is correct. So we've got the title, save user email, the description explains it, the field, which is email, and then the output. So Google Sheets Sync, right? We can configure the columns here, customize which columns appear in your Google Sheet, drag to reorder, add AI generated columns, or remove columns you don't need. So this is pretty standard and pretty clear, right? So let's just close this out. Now what we want to do is we want to implement this into an agent. If you don't go to an agent settings and select the functions, the agent can't use it, right? So we'll use a really simple one. We'll call this one test agent collect email. Then from here, we've already given a name, prompt engineering. AI model is where you select the actual model. Greetings and conversation, system prompt is what we want. So here I'm going to just change the system prompt to something really basic. This is where knowledge base goes in. This is the brain of the agent. So I'm going to type in, you are James, your only job is to collect the user's email, save it to a Google Sheet through the function. This is really rough-edged prompting, right? So from here, you want to come down until you see AI functions and you simply want to select the one we created. Done. Now let's update the agent. Wonderful. And now we can preview it. Now after the first message, it should ask us for the email. Amazing. Email will be astasana@gmail.com. As you can see, it says, thank you, your email has been saved successfully. Let me pull up my sheets. I've just pulled it up. As you can see, we've got the timestamp, we've got the function name, the contact name, and the contact email. I did not provide a phone number, so there isn't a phone number, but this is pretty much how you do it. So that's it. Your agent is writing to your sheet now. Now, if you got stuck anywhere, drop a comment down below or come find me in the group. Next one, I'm showing you how to connect Google Calendar. Have a good one.